So what is the process for getting medical care? Hello, my name is Ty Wilson. I'm a Georgia workers' compensation attorney practicing law in the state of Georgia, and our topic for today is what is the process for obtaining medical care? Well, let's say you've gotten hurt on the job, and if it's an emergency, you need to call an ambulance and you need to get transported to the hospital. Obviously, depending upon the nature of the injury, if you've sawed off an arm or something that's really severe, you need emergency care. You need to seek care at the hospital and then figure out how to communicate that with the employer once you're stable. That's the important thing. If it's not an emergency, if it's a back injury lifting and it's not something that is an emergency from the standpoint of you're not having blood loss or you haven't severed a limb or something along those lines, then you need to reach out to your supervisor and or boss and let them know, one, you've been hurt, and two, you need medical care for your injuries. Your employer is supposed to have what is called a posted panel of physicians. That is a list of doctors that you can go to if you're hurt on the job. Not all employers have this. If they do, then the question is it what is called a valid posted panel of physicians, meeting all the legal rules and requirements and all the fun stuff that lawyers fight over? If that's something that you'll want to speak with the Georgia workers' compensation attorney, we, in my office, will review panels with no charge. You don't have to have us represent you, but we can give you an indication based upon what makes a valid panel and what doesn't make a valid panel, if that is a valid panel, and if that's something that you may or may not want to fight and hire an attorney. So that's how you lead in. If the employer says, not gonna give you medical care, I don't believe you got hurt here, then you need to speak with the Georgia workers' compensation attorney immediately, especially if you're hurt to the point where you're finding it very difficult to do your job. Otherwise, you're looking at being possibly terminated and digging a financial hole that you don't want to dig if you can avoid it. And so we hope that you found this information helpful, and we'll see you on the next video.